Now today we are in our day 4 since we stocked this our best. Remember, it's Cobb 500 from Zatec Hatchery. Now this best, they've been doing very well and I'm so happy about that. We've not had any mortality since we stocked the birds. Today being day 4, the mortality is 0. So we've been doing what we are supposed to do. That is very, very important. Taking care of these birds since day 1. What we were supposed to do, we've been doing them. And now giving them attention is very, very important. So we don't stay off, we don't stay away from them all through the night. No. Before day breaks, I wake up to about 2-3 times to come and check on the chicks to be sure that they are doing well before going back to bed. So they are really eating, and that's what I want. I'm so happy about that. Now today being day 4, we are supposed to replace this remove this carton from the floor and let them be on the bedding material, which is the sawdust. Now the purpose of this cartons that we place on top of this sawdust from day 1 is because they don't need to have access to that bedding material, which is the sawdust. Because of the powdery nature, they don't need to have access to it from day 1. That is why we had to cover it with carton. Now we flipped the carton over yesterday and used the other side. Now this carton is still totally messed up right now. So I'm supposed to have replaced it today, but that's why the places that are really messed up, you see, those are the places you can see me replace with another carton, so that by early hour of day 5 I can now remove all of them totally and then go and burn them to ashes. This is very important. Now the drinkers, we've been washing them while replacing the medication. Remember I said yesterday that you don't need to prepare so much medication that they can take for about 48 hours, or that is 2 days. No, you prepare what you know they can finish within 24 hours. But in my case, I give them this multivitamins and antibiotics 2 times daily. I prepare some little quantity, few liters that I know within 12 hours they will be able to finish it. After which I prepare, once that one is finished, I prepare another one again, so that I don't waste the medication when I'm washing the drinkers. This is very important. Now another thing we'll gradually be introducing is another form of feeder, because it's gradually getting to the time where we have to remove this tray feeder from the pen and then replace it with another form of feeder. This is because if we leave these tray feeders here on that sawdust, we are going to waste a whole lot of feed, sort of. So because they are going to spread the sawdust on this tray feeder, that is certain. So to reduce that spread on the tray feeder, so we need to replace it with another form of feeders. So I normally leave this tray feeder till about day 7, day 8. Before replacing them with another form of feeder, which I will show you by tomorrow, because I'll gradually be introducing those feeders. Tomorrow is still chick feeder, not matured feeder. No, it's still somehow chicks feeder, but tube feeder. So I'm going to show it to you by day 5 tomorrow, because the way I normally introduce the feeder, I don't just put it and I assume that they will be able to pick feed from it. No. So once I drop the feeder, I put some feed there and observe that, okay, are they able to pick feed comfortably without stress from this feeder? So that happens at day 3, day 4. That's when they can comfortably pick feed from that feeder. So by day 5, which is tomorrow, I'm going to, early hour of day 5, I'm going to introduce that feeder, so that we'll gradually be removing this tray feeder from this pen, because I think they are about finished serving their purpose. So they've actually been eating seriously from this tray feeder, I can tell you. Now what we've been doing, if we've not been doing what we're supposed to do, that is removing the poo from the tray feeder every time we come to this pen, I can tell you this tray feeder, you won't know it again, because the whole thing will be messed up with their poo. So each time we come to check on the chicks, we remove any poo that we can see in the tray feeder and then add to the tray feeder if need be. So we feed them in bits. That is, we don't just pack feed there and then assume that, okay, that will be enough for them for the whole day. No, we feed them in bits. We give a little. If we observe that, okay, this one is going down, they are almost done with that one, we remove the poo and then add to the add to the feed. So that is how we manage the feeding, which is very, very important for their growth, because each time you put add feed to the feeder, you see they will rush down as if, oh, this feed is fresh, oh, please let's eat. Even some of them that have eaten before, they will still rush down and then come and have a taste of the new feed that you place in the feeder. So that is very, very important, because it's very, very essential for their growth. Very, very important, I can tell you. So this is where we are today at about 9 a.m. because the sun was really, really shining today as well. We turned off the gas brooder because you need to economize the gas. When I mean economize, that doesn't mean you should provide insufficient heat to your for your chicks. No. Now, because during that sunny day, the temperature is very high in this brooder. The temperature is much. So to avoid any mortality, we need to reduce, turn off the gas brooder, and then bring down the tarpaulin that is covering the net, bring it down, including this other nylon covering this side. We bring it down to some level. So we bring the tarpaulin down to some level so that some of the heat can escape. This is very important, because if the heat is too much, it will be detrimental to their health. So you'll be surprised that instead of doing good to the chicks, it will be doing harm to them. So we need to regulate the heat. So the thermometer has been of a great help to us. Now you can see we are in the cool hour of the fall right now, and the temperature of that thermometer is about 30.9. With the tarpaulin brought down and all of that, the temperature is still as high as that. So I need to just give it a little time. When the temperature goes a little below this level, I need to now turn on the gas brooder. So with this, the 12.5 kg LPG gas that we fill will be enough for us to raise these chicks until they no longer need heat. This is the advantage of brooding chicks during the dry season. Is the advantage. But if it were during the rainy season, when the weather is very cold, at times all through the day the weather will be so dull, you use more LPG gas then to provide heat for your chicks, because the the gas brooder will almost be on all through the day, 24 hours. So this is the beauty of this dry season. But the disadvantage of this season is that once they are approaching that week 4, you can see we need to now put our eye down, monitor them closely for heat stress, because this weather is really very not okay for them by that time. So we need to ensure a very good ventilation there and more than enough spacing for them, so that they have more than enough space for them to move around, for ventilation to really go around the pen, so that we ensure that maximum survival of these chicks. So this is where we are today, day 4, gradually going into day 5. By day 5, we are removing these cartons. You won't see any of this here again, and we will also be adding removing the tray feeders gradually, and then adding some other form of feeder to this brooder. So thank you so very much. If you've been following, or if you've not seen our updates yesterday, I just post it in my channel. You can check it out. So it's very insightful. So it's something you can check. Now I keep telling people, raising chicks is not difficult. Raising it from day 1 is not difficult. It's very easy. So there was a time I started this. Before you know it, doing it over and over again, I mastered the whole process. So it's what anybody can master. I can tell you, it's very easy to do. So this is where we are today. Thank you so very much. If you find this video helpful, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification icon, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will do a whole lot for us in helping us to reach a larger audience. Thank you so very much. I love you.